Hey everyone, it's Kathy and welcome back here in my craft room and on my YouTube channel, Kathy's Random Acts of Stampin'. I'm going to do a review on this. If you were here or you watched the replay of my live yesterday, you would have seen me using this precision glue press. I was not endorsed to show this product. I bought this with my own money, and it was not something that was sent to me and asked to promote it or anything like that. This is totally my personal opinion on this precision glue press. When I first saw this hit the market, I thought, that's pretty neat, but it doesn't fit my glue bottle. Well, they thought of everything because they give you in the box an extra bottle. So when you get this, you get a bottle of, let me see if I can find my bottle of glue again. You get a bottle of Nuvo Deluxe Adhesive, and this is a pretty good sized bottle. It's 2 ounces, so it's a 2-ounce bottle of glue. But you also get an empty bottle, and let me bring over the actual star of the show. This is the glue press, and I'm laying it on its side so you can see what it looks like. You've got this red handle that is great for squeezing your glue out. You get this replacement bottle, and I'm going to pop it out so I can show it to you. And it's the same size as this one. You get a top for it. Now the tips, I'm going to move the box over to the side. The tips are 2 different tips. If you notice, one looks sort of smoky gray and the other one is white. The smoky gray one is your regular tip, which if you look, you can see that it's a much, let me take the little, when you sit this in the thing, it closes itself by putting a little thing of glue on there, and you just pull it off when you're ready to use it. But this tip, if you can see, is much bigger than this one. So this is your fine tip, the white cap, and they screw off very easily. Just like that. The fine tip comes on the bottle with the glue, and if you want to put your own glue, everybody has their own preference of glue. If you are a Stampin' Up person and you love the Tombow glue, by all means fill this bottle up with your Tombow, and you can still use this press. If you're like me and you love the art glitter glue, which is what I did, I filled this bottle up with the fine tip with my and these are even color coded too. You can tell by looking at the top. And you have a pin inside of this. There's a little pin right there that goes down into the bottle. So even if you're using this without the press, your glue stays secure with a pin inside of it, so it won't get clunky. The same way with this one. Now, since I've had this, I have not put this pin back in, but I'm going to show you. It's real easy to line it up, put it in, and there's your 2 bottles of glue. Now, it's easy for me to see just by looking at them. I know that that's my large tip, so that's the Nuvo glue, and I know that this is my fine tip, and that's my art glitter glue. So when you get it, and after you fill your bottle, on your base you have a neat little place right here in the front to store your top. So that, I think that's great. Then when you're putting this into your bottle, I saw a person on YouTube that was demoing this, and they had not popped it there. They had popped it till it just clicked once, and it doesn't fit in there. It doesn't go down. It doesn't touch the little silicone piece right here. So you have to pop this in all the way. So it's like 2 clicks and it goes in, and then your glue sits right on top of this, and it is securely, your pen is securely against that little silicone piece, that little pink piece in there. And the glue comes off of that so easy. You can take your finger and just roll it off, because we all know that silicone glue will not stick to it, sort of like my silicone craft sheet, my Stampin' Up silicone craft sheet. This is made out of silicone, and glue does not stick to it. You can watch me. I can put a thing of glue like that, in just a few minutes that will dry, and I can roll it right off. It's the same with that little tip inside. So my overall view of this, I really do think this is a game changer. It's it has a price point of $34.99. I ordered mine off of May Made It. I get a lot of my stuff from May because I was a May Made It for years before I started selling Stampin' Up, and I still order her stamp sets and I still follow her, even though I am an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator. There are still some of her products that I love. But anyway, this is put out by My Sweet Petunia. Those are the makers of the Misty, and I had, as a disclaimer, I had said, because I was very angry when we were forced to get rid of our Stamparatus, that I would not order anything from them. But this glue press changed my mind. I find it very easy to use. So let's get some paper and I'll show you. I'm going to get a little scrap of paper. And let's say we had this and we needed to glue. Let's fold this over to about there. Let me give it a good crease with a bone folder. And say we needed to glue that little piece down. I'd take my glue out and I would just barely hit the handle and just apply my glue like I always did. Now that's a very fine amount of glue, but that's what I like. And then I could just press it in, press that down, and my piece is glued nice and secure. And I found this very, very friendly to use. I keep it to my right hand side. I don't have to search for a pin to go back in my glue. I don't have to search for a top to screw back onto my glue. I don't have to worry about my glue drying off on the top and getting clumpy. This works perfect every time. It's a nice thing to have on your desk, and like I said, I set it to my right hand side because this is my glue hand. I am right-handed, and I find it to be a very useful tool in my craft room. And so in conclusion to this, and I know this was a quick video today, I got a lot going on. We got family that has come in from out of town, and we've got some people from our church coming to pick up our old furniture this morning, and I got a lot going on. We're supposed to meet for lunch today and dinner tonight because my two sister-in-laws from Florida are up, and then tomorrow after church we have a 50th year anniversary celebration. It's just been a whirlwind weekend for me. I will be back Tuesday with a regular video, and I think I promised y'all we're going to do some pretty cards, like some birthday cards and some anniversary cards and get well cards and thinking of you, and maybe even throw in a couple sympathy cards, because these are cards that we need even outside of the Christmas season. So I'll probably dedicate this coming week to those types of cards, and then we'll hit back in the following week with all of our Christmas stuff. That's my thought plan right now. Don't hold me to it, because y'all know that I have a tendency to change my mind, and I just might see the need to come on with something that I get inspired by. So anyway, with all that being said, let me give you my honest opinion of this. I do think this is a game changer. I realized that they couldn't make this to fit all glue. I think they could if they had made this where it was collapsible and it would collapse in around a different size bottles, but that would have taken a lot more engineering. So all things said, the fact that you can get other bottles this size and you can buy these separate, I think this is really a beneficial tool. The only drawback that I have from it is I have to pull that little thing of glue off of there every time. Does that bother me? No. That would not keep me from using this. I think it's great that we wouldn't lose our top, because they thought of putting a little place here to park your top for your glue. And I don't mind that it has Nuvo on it. I use a vast array of products. Now, when it comes to my stamps and my dies and my cardstocks and things like that, my DSP, I am totally and strictly Stampin' Up. And that's part of the compliance. I need to comply. Stampin' Up does not carry anything like this, so it's sort of like me using this craft mat. My glass mat is not a Stampin' Up product, but I use it in every video because this works for me. And I think it's the same with this glue press. this works for me, and I would recommend it to anybody. If you have any type of dexterity in your hands, this would be perfect, because just a tiny little push and that glue comes out. Now I'm sure as the glue gets lower in the bottle, it'll probably get harder to push, but that can easily be solved by just refilling your bottle. And I do use the big tall bottles of my art glitter glue, and I just refill it. So leave me a comment and let me know, what is your opinion of the precision glue press. I love it. I think it's attractive. I think it looks good on my desk. Not that that matters when we're crafting. The best thing about it is I don't have to search for a pen. I don't have to worry about losing that pen, and all of those reasons I love this. So leave me a comment, let me know what you think, and in my opinion, it is a game changer, and it is something that I would recommend for all paper crafters. So with all that being said, thank you so much for tuning in to this short but sweet video. Oh, and let me show you, if this is dried, we can, no, it's not quite dry, but where it has dried, see, silicone glue does not stick to the silicone, and you can just wipe it away just like that. It does stick to your fingers though. If that had been a little bit drier, it would have just peeled up in one piece. So the silicone little button down there that your glue tip sits on is definitely a game changer. So thanks so much for tuning in. God bless and keep you. And as I always say in closing, let everything that you do and say bring glory to our Father in heaven. He is worthy. So until next time, be kind, be safe, and love one another. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.